Hello guys and girls, and welcome to today's video. As you can see here on the screen, and hopefully also as you have read the directions for today, you know that what we're going to be focusing on today is reviewing the correct way to write topic sentences. Before we jump in and get started with this, I did want to give you a quick reminder that we did talk about topic sentences in some previous days of NTI work, and so you do have that Edpuzzle still available to you on Google Classroom if you need to refer back to it. But also at the top of your assignment for today, I have included a direct link to the slides that we went over when we watched that Edpuzzle that reviewed thesis statements and topic sentences. So if you need to refer back to that, again, just remember it is linked up here at the top of your assignment. All right, so today your assignment is going to be to read through some different thesis statements. So I have written the thesis statements for you, and it's going to be your responsibility to come up with some topic sentences based on those thesis statements. In this video, we're going to do the first two questions together. So as long as you follow along with me, stick around until the end. You're going to get 2 freebie questions, and then I believe you are going to be asked to write 4 other topic sentences. So again, 2 together, 4 on your own. I'm looking for 6 sentences today, and I think that is very doable, especially since topic sentences, if you already have the thesis statement provided to you, the topic sentence is pretty much already written, and so we'll look at an example of that here in just a second. Before we do, I did want to go ahead and let you know how this assignment is going to be graded today. This assignment is for a grade, so please make sure that you put your best effort forward as you're working on it. Each question is going to be worth 3 points, so it's going to be an 18-point assignment total altogether if you're interested in that. But the 3 things I'm going to be looking for each question are, number 1, a transition word. Topic sentences should always start with transition words. And again, we're going to do some examples together here in just a second, but I'll go ahead and give you like a little hint. You guys know on-demand writing works smarter, not harder. You can use the transition word first, F-I-R-S-T, first, for all of your topic sentences for body paragraph 1. And then you can use the transition word next or second for all of your topic sentences that are specifically for body paragraph number 2. So each sentence needs to start with a transition word, and then you're going to get your ideas for the rest of your sentence from the thesis statement. So we're not just coming up with our own ideas today. We are taking the thesis statement that is given to us, and we are using the ideas in that thesis to come up with the topic sentences. So you're going to be getting some points for making sure that you do copy the ideas from the thesis and not just come up with ideas from your own brain. Last thing I'm going to be looking for is correct punctuation. I better see sentences that start with capital letters. I better see periods at the end of the sentence and punctuation in between if it is needed. So again, each question, 3 points. Those are the 3 things that I'm going to be looking for. Like I've already said, we're going to do the first 2 questions together today to get you started and to refresh your memory on how to write topic sentences. So the first one says, write a topic sentence for body paragraph 1. Now this is important. That 1 right there is important. Make sure you're paying attention as you're going through this on your own today, if it says a 1 or if it says a 2. Based on the following thesis statement. MTV executives should remove stunt shows from the air because people may get injured recreating stunts, or they might harm others as they try to complete stunts. And then of course you've already clicked on the video to watch. So given what we know about topic sentences, we know that they should always start with a transition word. Again, this one is asking for a body paragraph 1 topic sentence. So since it is the first body paragraph, a great transition to start with is the word first. After your transition word, you need to add a comma. I'm going to be looking for that as part of you including correct punctuation with each of these questions. Then you are going to look for the first idea that was mentioned in the thesis statement. So the first idea here, guys, I've even underlined and bolded them for you to make it easier. People may get injured recreating stunts. Now, we want this to be a complete sentence, so we are not only copying the part that's bolded and underlined, we're copying the beginning of the sentence as well. So for body paragraph number 1, based on this thesis statement, our topic sentence may look something like this. First, MTV executives should remove stunt shows from the air because, and you guys are going to notice this is copied straight from the thesis statement. And since this is body paragraph number 1, I'm going to put the first idea that was listed. So MTV executives should remove stunt shows from the air because people may get injured recreating stunts. And I'm going to put my period at the end to make sure I have correct punctuation. So again, all I did, guys, was I inserted my transition word, body paragraph number 1, I used the word first, and then I copied the first idea from the thesis, people may get injured recreating stunts, but I also included the restating of the question. So all together, if I go back to the beginning, first, comma, MTV executives should remove stunt shows from the air because people may get injured recreating the stunts. And I'm seeing all kinds of typos as I'm going through this today, guys. Sorry, it's hard to type and talk at the same time. All right, if we're moving on to our next question, we're going to repeat that same process, but you're going to notice this time it tells us we are writing a topic sentence for body paragraph number 2, which means our transition word at the beginning of our sentence needs to change. For body paragraph number 1, we use the transition word first. For this one, we could use the transition word next, followed by a comma, or we could say second, followed by a comma. And then we repeat those same steps, except this time we are using the second idea from the thesis, which says they might harm others as they try to complete stunts. That is because this is for body paragraph number 2, so we're focusing on idea number 2 from our thesis. Remember, we don't just want to copy this, we also want to include the restatement of the question. So I'm going to say MTV executives should remove stunt shows from the air because, again, guys, I copied that straight from the thesis, and now I'm copying idea number 2. They might harm others as they try to complete stunts. And then I'm adding my period to the end. You have 4 more sentences to work through on your own. Remember to pay attention to if it's body paragraph 1 or body paragraph number 2, especially when you are choosing your transition words. Make sure you have commas after your transition words. Make sure you restate the question and include idea number 1 for body paragraph 1, idea 2 for body paragraph 2. If you feel like you need a little extra help or support on this assignment, email me or send me a message on Google Classroom. I'll be happy to help you any way that I can, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.